even to the experienced guys as well. Okay, so don't think that they are going to ask you some very tough questions and I'm like, no, they will just hit on the basics. That do you know the basics of SQL or not? Okay, fine. So what I'm trying to do here is, let me create a table, create table imply. Okay, ID integer. Okay, so now I'm trying to create simple table imply with the ID column and the data type is integer. Okay, so what, okay, let me tell you the agenda. What I'm trying to do here is I will tell you the difference between integer and number. Again, very common SQL interview question. What is the difference between integer and number data type? Okay, so let me create this table. This is the syntax. I think you all are clear with this. So if you have to check that if the table has been created or not, then you have a describe command. Run this describe table. Okay, and then you can see, oh, table, sorry. Describe imply, because EMP is the table name. So describe EMP, that will give it the structure. So yeah, ID, and it is taking this as a type number. I will tell you that why it has taken this type number. We have discussed this in the very first session as well, that we have mentioned here that ID is integer. Int means integer data type, but why it has taken number. I'm repeating, if anyone is having any question, any clarification you're looking, please stop me then and there. Don't wait, ask me. Okay, you're free to ask any kind of question. So you might be surprised that I have written describe imply showing that ID is of number data type, but here I have mentioned ID as integer. So this is what I'm trying to cover. Okay, now let me insert a record, insert into imply values. Okay, and this is 1. Okay, so like if I will run this, data will be inserted, 1 row is inserted. So let's check if the row is inserted or not. So let us start from imply. Okay, and you can see data is inserted. So this is very simple, plain vanilla test case. Everything as simple as it is. Yeah.
Small request. Sorry to disturb you. Can you increase some font size?
Okay. You want me to increase font size? Okay. Sorry, your voice is breaking, but I understood that you're telling me to increase the font size, right?
So voice is breaking.
Yeah.
Nothing is limiting that is possible on this platform or not. Yeah, possible. Is it better? Is it better now? Hello? Hello? Okay, perfect.
Now it's okay.
Okay, perfect. So I have run this and we observe that we have entered the value as 1 and 1 was entered or inserted successfully. So this is very simple thing what we have seen in the last session. Now I'm doing some modification. I'm going to do some twist here. Okay. And please don't, whatever I'm writing, don't try to write it or make a note. No, don't do all those things. I will share this thing with you. Don't bother about that. For the time being, just try to understand the concepts. Even if you are missing something, ping me or call me. I will share with that with you. So don't try to copy and all those things now. Okay. If you want to take a screenshot, quickly take a screenshot, but try to understand the concept what I'm trying to deliver here. Okay. Now, the next, okay, keep it here. Just understand the difference. Okay. So I have shown you that I have kept the data type as integer and I was trying to insert data 1. It was inserted successfully. Now the twist comes here, and this is the tricky part. Okay, try to understand from here onwards. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to insert data with 1.1, right? Let's see what's going to happen. I'm running this. 1 row inserted. Row has been inserted. Everything is fine. Now let's check the data. What the data is. Okay, now tell me what's the twist here. Who will tell me quickly?
Value has to be stored here as a
Sorry, Shom Shikhar, I'm very sorry. Your voice is breaking. Maybe you need to check your internet connection. Okay, but I think we tried well. Okay. Anyone else who want to check? Sorry, who wants to try? What's the difference here? Anyone else? I need your response, guys. I'm audible. Okay. See, it's very simple. I was trying to insert 1.1, right? But what's the data here? 1.
Data is showing 1.
1, yeah. So you might ask me the question that you have inserted, we were trying to insert 1.1, and even the Oracle SQL engine has, sorry, not SQL engine, Oracle has shown that message as data is inserted, then why it is 1 here? Why it is not 1.1? Okay, fine.
Because of the data type.
Because of data types, you have
Perfect, awesome. Very good, guys. Perfect. I hope you understood what I'm trying to tell you. Very good, awesome. Now, what about this? If I will run this, what will happen?
1 and 5.
1 and 5. So what do you think? What will be the output? Come on. 1 was there earlier. Then if I have inserted
One,
this,
then
what
1
should
5.
come? 1 and 5, like this.
Yes, sir. No.
Then 1.5 you mean?
No. 1.5 it will not show. 1 and second data will be 5.
And it will be 5. Okay. What else? Anyone else? Is there any other thoughts, guys?
115.
115. Okay, I have mentioned here. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone who wants to try? Okay, let me run this. See what's output. So I will show you the output. Don't get panic. Okay, try to understand what has happened here. Okay, don't worry. This 1 was because I've inserted this. This is clear to you, no doubt. This 1 was because of this 1.21, and this 2 is because of this 1.5. I was trying to insert 1.5, but it has taken this as a 2. Who will tell me the reason for this? Any guesses? I'm not bothered that you're going to give me the correct answer or wrong answer. I'm not bothered about that. Just think and tell me any rubbish answer. No, not an issue. Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Sir, anything about 1.5 decimal numbers? The 2 is
Very good. 1.5. Why this 1.5 was converted to 2? What's the reason? What do you think? I want to say that how logical you guys are.
No idea, sir.
No idea. Okay. Let's try. I will get the answer from you only. I bet on this. Okay. Let's see this one. I'm trying to insert 1.6. Okay. So what should be the output now? Again, it's 2. So again for 1.6 as well as for 2, right? Now, any guesses? What is happening here? Quickly.
number is round, sir. 1.5 above that to the
Perfect. Very good. Brilliant answer. Sorry, round. The number is getting rounded off. Okay, so now what's the concept of rounding? Okay, let's try to understand. Anything from 1, sorry, 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. If you are trying to insert this record, it will be rounded off. Okay, and that will be converted to 1. I think you all know about the concept of rounding, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're trying to insert anything, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, this is rounded to which value?
2.
2.
Two, sir.
Very good. Very good. So this is the thing which I was trying to make you understand, that if you have taken int as a data type, so what will happen if you are giving integer value? No issue. Try to insert 1, try to insert 2, try to insert 3, it will be entered as it is. Okay. But if you're trying to insert a floating number, okay, or maybe any number with decimal values, so it will round it off. We have tried to insert 1.1, it was rounded to 1, but when we move from 0.5 onwards, it was rounded to 2, and that's why you got the output there as 2 here, right? Hope this is clear. Any questions?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Clear.
Okay, perfect. Now I want you to try this at home, and everyone has to share with me. Okay, and my personal input. You guys have not done the homework. I told you to do the to create a table syntax. Only I think Shafia has tried, but apart from her, I have not received response from anyone. So guys, humble request. If you're not working on that, if you're not interactive, I will lose my interest. Okay, so please try to do the questions. So on a similar pattern, try to work with 2 or any other number. Okay, keep the ID as integer. Hope this is clear. Now let's move to the number. I think a number data type is very simple. I will keep this as an assignment for you guys. Okay, let me show this for you, because we have to save some time. These are the basic things. Okay, I want to cover some advanced concepts as well. I want to give some more time to the join, city expressions, window functions, analytic functions, and all those things. Okay, so that's why I was trying to save some time, but fine. Okay, now this was all about integer. You have seen that if the data type is integer, and if you're trying to insert any value which is having decimal value, so that will be rounded off. Okay, that's all. Story finished. Now I'm dropping this table employee. Why? Because I'm trying to create new employee table, but this time with data type as, which data type we want? Number, right? So let's try to create the same employee table, but with number data type this time. Okay, table is created. Now describe employee. Describe is to see the structure of table. Now you can see the structure of the table is ID. Still the number is coming. So I will answer this question to you, that why, when we have taken ID as integer, instead at that point it has mentioned this type as a number. Now as well, when we have taken data type as number, which bring the number. What's the reason? We'll discuss that. Okay. Now let's try to understand this. What's the difference in set into imply values? Okay. Let's start with integer. Very simple scenario. Okay. Imply values. First of all, I'm trying to insert integer. So as expected, it should insert this integer value successfully. Okay. Fine. Added one. Now let's try to add some floating point decimal values. 1.1. What should be the output, guys? Tell me fast, quickly. What should be the output? Who will tell me?
1, sir.
Why 1? Why? See, you got 1.1. This is the beauty of number data type. So whatever you are trying to insert, the same value will be inserted. Here you're trying to insert 1.1. 1.1 will be inserted. But if it would be integer data type, so what will happen? It will do rounding. Instead of 1.1, you will see 1 here. Hope this is clear.
Is clear.
What about 1.5?
It's 1.5.
Perfect. Awesome. So shall I expect that everyone on this platform has understood the concept of the difference between int, integer, and number? You can see I 1.5 is there.
Yes.
Yep.
Difference between number and float.
Okay, I will come to that. I will come to that float. Okay, just keep that one home.
Okay.
I have made a note, but thanks for reminding me. That's in my notebook. Okay, so I will keep so slowly every day. I will proceed with some different data types. Okay, otherwise the session will become boring if I'll go totally on data types. Okay, so this is all about difference between integer and number. You will get questions on this. Please make a note. Very important concepts. Even those who are trying to who use the database or tables in your projects, okay, they have to take care of this. Otherwise, data will be truncated and you will get bad result on the report, and ultimately your stakeholders will short on you. Okay. So guys, this was all about integer and number data type and the difference I have shown you. Okay. Now let's try to understand. I am removing all these things I have saved in Excel, and I will share with you. Now, drop table employee. I'm moving a little bit fast today, but if you think that I'm fast, let me know. I will reduce my speed. Okay, feel frank. Create table. First of all, from data type perspective, I'm trying to cover the topics which are very common from interview perspective or from designing table perspective. Okay, create table employee. Okay, right. ID. Let me keep it as ID integer. Sorry, name character. Okay, perfect. Table is created. Now I have a question to you, and really I want answer, and not whether correct or incorrect answer, but I want answer. Here I have not mentioned any size. Usually you might have seen that I used to mention some size here, 5, 10, something like this, right? But here I have not mentioned any size, and even the database has not thrown me an error message, any error message. Okay, what's the reason why it has not thrown me error message? Who will tell me answer for this? Any guesses? Yeah, you guys are engineer. You have to think logically. Think until unless you're not
Based,
applying it. Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
based on the values you have inserted, it will accept those things.
Okay, so sorry, may I know who's this? Sorry, I'm seeing the person. Sorry, who is this?
Samyukta.
Shamukta. Okay, perfect. Very good, Shamukta. So okay, Shamukta has tried. Perfect. So Shamukta, I think she has told that based on the value which you're trying to insert, it will take that size. Am I correct? That's the thing you have mentioned, Shamukta?
I told that.
Okay, okay, let's see. So my question was that I have not mentioned any size here. So why database has not thrown an error message? Because as for the syntax, I have to mention the size as well, right? But I have not mentioned size, and even I have not received any error message. Okay. So this is the question, and I bet you guys will give me the answer for this. And now I will see who's going to give me the answer first. Just I will show you a few examples. Look at those examples very carefully, okay, and try your puzzle mind and try to give an answer for that. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. So here I'm trying to insert value 1 comma a. 1 is for id, a is for name. I'm running this. One row inserted. Oh, data is also inserted successfully. Let's see. Select to start from him. Okay, perfect. 1a is there. Okay, now just look at this carefully, and the one who will look at this very carefully, he or she will give me the answer that why I am not mentioned here size. Even then, database has not thrown me an error message. Okay, now tell me, what is this? Value too large for column. It's saying that database is saying that the value is too large. For which column? In employee table name column. Okay, what it is telling that actual is 2. Okay, correct. Actual is 2. 1, A is 1, B. So 2 characters are actual, but maximum is 1. Now tell me, who will tell me?
So because we are not
By
giving the
by
values,
default,
by default it is taking
it one.
Some very good. So I think Minhaj has told and Shamukta has told, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Very good try. And I told you know that I am betting you guys will give me the answer, and very good effort. Perfect. So by default, if you're not mentioning anything, so character will store it as size 1. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me, how many of you have thought about this? Okay, so just think whenever you're trying on any topic. I'm not just saying SQL. Try if you're trying to learn Python, Unix, C, Java, anything. So try to understand or try to twist the concepts from multiple perspectives. Just like if I'm trying to do this, what will happen? If I'm trying to do that, what will happen? Okay, and believe me, that's going to make difference in your professional life. Okay, perfect. Very good effort and perfect answer. So character, if you're not mentioning anything, so size will be 1. Okay, and I have proved that as well. I was trying to insert data with 2 character sizes, and it has thrown me an error message and stating that the your value is too large. Why? Because the actual data is of 2 characters, but at max I can store 1 character only. Hope this is clear. Okay, perfect. Any doubt? Anyone who wants me to repeat this, please tell me. I'm ready to repeat. I don't have any concern. Or else anyone who can give me green signal that then we please proceed.
Sir, continue.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So this was all about this. Let me copy this and keep in this notepad. Now, I told you what the default size of character. Now the question is, and all these questions are based on the questions which we use to ask freshers or experience as well in the interviews. Okay, these are the questions from the panel teams. And maybe like the experienced guys who might have experienced that these kind of questions are asked. Okay. So now what I was trying to, yeah, now the topic is difference between char and varchar2. Okay, now nobody will ask me the question. Please don't ask me the question that what is the difference between varchar and varchar2. What is the difference between varchar and varchar2? Because already I have mentioned in the last class, but again I'm repeating. Okay, varchar is an ANSI standard, American National Standard Institute. Okay, that is as per that. Varchar2 is Oracle standard. Okay, varchar is ANSI standard. Varchar2 is Oracle standard. Okay, although if you're using varchar or if you're using varchar2, they will not make any difference. They both are one and the same, but Oracle has published publicly that please use varchar2. We are going to assign some other value to this varchar. So on a better side, you should use varchar2. Okay, hope this is clear. Now, moving back to the question that what's the difference between char and varchar. So from now onwards, we're not going to discuss anything about varchar. Okay, so just varchar2 will come into picture. What's the difference between char and varchar2? Why? Let me show this example. Create table, employee, ID number, name, character. Just keep the side, let it be 5, okay? And then address, okay? So look at this carefully, and you guys will give me the answer to this question. Okay, look at this carefully, and you will tell me the answer. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm creating a table in 5. Okay, ID, number, name, character 5, and address is varchar25. Okay, fine. I'm running this. What is the error message? Who will tell me solution for this? Quickly, who will tell me? I'm audible, guys.
Yes, sir, audible.
I
Answer.
think we have not dropped that before one table.
Yeah, we have to drop this table. Drop
Yes.
employee. Invalid option. I'm poor in syntax. Sorry. Okay, table has been dropped. Now I have to clear this table again. Table is created. Okay, now I'm trying to insert some record. Insert into employee values 1 comma sorry, a comma 1 comma a comma a. Okay. Okay. This is one record. I'm trying to do something. Okay. So show this. Select the star from employee. Oh, this is clear. The data what we're trying to insert has been inserted. Now twist come here. Select ID comma length of ID, name comma length of name, address comma length of address. Now you might be thinking that Tanveer has mentioned something length here. What is length? Length is nothing but this will calculate that how many characters are there. So you can see here only one character is there. So it will give you 1. Okay, that's the purpose of length. So ID 1, length is 1. Convinced? Only one character, so it's showing 1. Name is 1, length of name is 5, it is showing here. Address A1, it is showing 1 here. Now the question is why it is showing 5, although data is of 1 character only, but here data is of 1 character, it has shown 1. What is the reason? Who will try?
Data type.
It can be stored as a 5. That is the reason we mentioned.
Okay, stored as 5. Okay, almost like 50% correct. little bit more. Just elaborate this. Why it has stored this as a 5 and why it was stored as 1? Someone has stored data type, right? Of course, the answer is data type. So this was name was stored with 5 characters and it was of character data type, right? And address was stored, means 1 character only, it has shown 1. That's well and good, but it was a char 2 data type. So from this example, what you understood about char and var char 2 data type? What's the difference? Yeah, someone told.
Sir, maybe it's indicating that the name should be 5 length of 5.
Okay, okay. I'm showing one more example. Okay, I think this will be more clear now. Now. Okay, what about this? AB, how many characters? Quickly.
It's 2, but it's showing
But
length is 5
still-
because already it's still saying, because already you have defined in a character length it was 5.
Perfect. AB, how many characters?
2 characters.
How
Which
many?
is
How much
showing
coming in? 2. Now
2.
tell me, what's the difference between char and var char? Var char 2.
Sir, the varchar to delete the remaining characters.
Okay. And char?
Varchar shows whatever the limit mentioned that
Very
will
good.
show. Here we mentioned 5, and varchar will be like it varies on value. If we have a value with the 3, we can get 3 length like that. If I'm not wrong.
Okay. Fine. Perfect. Okay. See, it's like that. Character is something like it's a 5 character I have mentioned, no? Okay, 5 character I mentioned. Suppose it's like that. Okay, it's like that. I went in a party. Okay, I have booked 5 chairs because I'm expecting that I have 5 guests who will come and they will sit on these chairs, 5 chairs. Okay, but present only 4 guests are present. Okay, so how many vacant chairs are there?
1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
Now someone came to me, and please listen to this carefully. Someone came to me, he told me that, Tanvi, you have 1 vacant chair, no? Please give this chair to me. Okay. I told that no, I will not give this chair to you. Why I will give this chair to you? I have booked all the 5 chairs. It doesn't matter that my guest has came or not. I'm not going to give you this chair. Okay. So this is one scenario. Okay. And this is the scenario of cat. Why? Here I have assigned 5 chairs to cat, 5 size. So character is telling that I am not bothered that you're going to store 1 character size, 2 character size, or any other character size. I will reserve all the 5 spaces. I'm not going to release any space. Okay. Now, second scenario of varchar 2. Varchar 2. Same thing. Same party. Everything is same. I have booked 5 chairs. Only 4 were present. 1 was absent. Someone came to me. He told that I want 1 chair and I have given that chair. I told, okay, fine, no issues. I don't. This chair is vacant. You can take this. I have released this. Okay, I have released this chair. Okay, but here what I've done, I have not released the chair. Okay, so this is varchar 2. It is not going to bother that if I will store, if he has reserved 5 chairs, he will tell that no issue. If you want to take 1 chair, please take that. I don't have any concern because I have only 4 guests and they can be accommodated on 4 chairs. Okay, similar thing is happening here. Character is very rigid. Is telling that no, I have stored 5. I'm not bothered how many is coming. All the 5s are with me only. Varchar 2 is telling that okay, fine, no issues. Only 2 guests are there. I will store 2. I will release all the 3. Is this clear now?
Yes.
Yes, clear.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Shafia, is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Amir Akmal,
Yes, sir.
sure. Abdul Malik.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. If still you think that there's some doubt, call me or ping me on WhatsApp after class, and we can discuss. Okay. But I think this should be clear. Okay. Now, because of this, so you understood the high level difference between char and varchar2, and I have shown you this with the example as well. Okay. And because of this, char data type is known as a static data type. You can get this question that tell me one static data type. The answer is char, whereas varchar2 is dynamic data type. Okay. Now, why this is static? Because it is static. He will not leave his chair. Varchar2 is dynamic. Dynamic means he is flexible. Okay, I'm just giving my name to this flexible, and I try to understand in this way, but this is not a standard term for this. Don't think that flexible is something, but I have just coined this term for my understanding. So varchar2 is flexible. Okay, he can release the space. Okay, now this is clear. Now next question. Think carefully and tell me the answer. Char and varchar2. Okay, you're working in a project. Your boss has told me that, okay, Mr. XYZ, you have to create a table and you have to keep name and take some data type, but that data type should not use more space, more disk space. Okay, that should optimize the disk space. Now tell me which data type you will use, char or varchar2?
Varchar2.
Why,
True.
Shamaka?
Because it is dynamic.
Dynamic. Okay, then how it can help you?
So it will not optimize the space.
It will not optimize, or it will optimize. It will optimize, no? It will release the space. I think you're trying to tell that one only, that it will release the space which is of no use, right? And by this way, we can utilize that space for some other purpose, correct?
Okay.
But character will not release the space.
Okay.
Okay, like here you can see that we have assigned 5 characters, but it is 2. So varchar has released the 3 space. You can use that somewhere else. Okay, so in this way,
Okay.
you have saved the space, this space. Got it?
Hmm.
This is clear. So, to optimize the disk space, or to better use the disk space, you should go with varchar2 data type, and I have given the justification as well. Hope this is clear. Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, next question on the same pattern, but you have to think. I'm asking, listen to this question carefully, and I'll post this question on LinkedIn as well on my platform. Okay. Question is, think very carefully. I'm telling you, this is a very interesting question. Okay. Which one will be more faster? Which one will be more faster? Char or varchar2?
Varchar2, I think.
Varchar2. Anyone else? Any other thought? Varchar2. Okay. Only one has opted, guys. You just have to tell 2 options, char or varchar2, anything. Just tell me anything. I'm not bothered that's correct or wrong. Which one will be more faster, char or varchar2? Okay, I will also keep quiet. Okay. Okay, see, okay. I will give you some hint. Okay, fine. Okay, let's stick to this scenario only. Okay, close your eyes, okay, and assume that you are in a party. Close your eyes, you all, okay, and assume you are you are in a party, okay, and that round table is there. So you guys are assuming that, okay, a round table is there, and you have 5 red color chairs, okay, around that table, okay, and your 4 friends are sitting on that chair. One chair is vacant. Scenario character we are discussing. One chair is vacant. Someone came from other table. He is telling you that you have one chair vacant. Please give this to me. Okay. You told that no, I will not give. Maybe he will come. Okay. The story over. Now, second scenario, same thing. 5 chairs, 4 guests, 1 vacant chair. Someone came. He's asking that vacant chair. You told, okay, fine, take this chair. Okay, and he will take that chair. Fine, he has taken that chair, he went. Now, in these two scenarios, the story which I told you, in which scenario the task will be a little bit more complicated, or the transition will take more time, in character or varchar 2? See, in char, it is very simple. He came, he told that I'm not going to give the chair. He will go back. But in varchar 2, he came and he told, okay, fine, take the chair. After that, what will happen? It will take that chair and then he will go. So here you are doing more transaction, right?
Okay.
Correct? So
Yes,
here the
sir.
task is more task is involved. Here less task is involved. Someone came to me, he's asking you money. You will tell that no, I will not give. Story over. Someone came to you, he's asking money. Then you will tell, okay, I have money, take this. He will ask UPI ID. You have to share UPI ID. He will transfer the money. You have to confirm. So, right? So transaction is more. So it will take more time, and character will take less time.
Less
Because it
time.
is straightforward that no, I don't have, not going to give a chair, get lost. Okay. But where
Okay.
can do? Okay, I have chair, take this. Are you comfortable? Okay, yeah, you have taken the chair, fine. So once you're done, please return that chair. So all these things will happen, right? So that's why, now tell me, who will be faster, char or varchar 2?
Care.
Char will be faster.
Very good. So you guys told me the answer. That's what I was telling. Just think in that way, okay? So in IT industry, you have to just apply your logics, okay? Perfect. You know, like when I passed out from college, okay, and we were that Infosys came in our camp for campus selection. And we were surprised that you all know that Infosys, they used to have graduates from any background, even civil biotechnology they used to have. We were thinking that why they're having the graduates who are from civil or biotechnology, maybe like from electronics and communication, because Infosys is such a company who totally works on the coding platform, right? So the answer what we receive from the HR is that they are not bothered with what concepts you have. They're just checking your analytical ability, right? So if anyone of you would have appeared in that fresher test of Infosys, they will ask you only aptitude questions, okay, English and all those things. So why they used to ask aptitude questions? Because it's checking your logic, your analysis part. Okay, so that's what, and that's the same purpose I have. That I'm trying to just run your brain. You have to think. Okay, perfect, very good answer. Hope this is clear. Character and varchar 2 with examples we have seen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any question, guys?
Note, sir.
Okay. So character, and that's why, like, you can ask me the question that earlier that we okay, varchar 2 is using the space, it's not using much space. Then why you go with char? So this is the reason that for character it's a little bit more faster, and that can increase the performance. Those who are not speaking, please go on mute. Okay, so character will be more faster. Okay, so actually, like faster optimization, performance, this all comes into picture when you're working in a live project and we have reports in like 10 millions, 20 million. So in that case, you have to be very much concerned about the performance. Okay, and those places, this all comes into picture. So guys, this was all about char, varchar 2. So I've covered these two concepts. I've shown you with the examples and all those things. But still don't think that data type is over. I've told the same thing in the first session as well. So still there's something else which we'll discuss down the line. Okay, but I don't want to go there as of now. So I have alter as well in my agenda, but I will not cover alter. That is a little bit boring. I feel this boring. Okay, so we'll cover that at a later moment. Insert is there, minus is there, and we are between characters, leave all these things. Okay. Now, again, anyone who is getting bored?
No, sir.
No.
No.
Thank you. If you're feeling bored, please tell me. Okay, we'll try to do some fun. Ah, perfect. Okay. Let me do. Okay. This one. So, table. Employee. Check the job. Let me create. Now we will be jumping directly on the coding part now, or query part. Select your table employee. ID number. Okay. Name. Varchar 2. Put this as 5. Okay, this is 10. Okay. And then check gender. Varchar 2. Okay. It has 2 only. Okay. Look at this. Then I can do 10. Just let me start with the count. I know that I have covered, but can revise that here. A and gender is male. Address, ID, name, gender, address, address is day. Certain this count. Right. Insert it. It means certain other as well. I'm going a little bit fast, guys, but if you're thinking that I'm going fast, if you have any question, please stop me here and there, okay? Select the start from employee. So I hope till here everything is fine. I've created an employee table. These all 4 are the columns, and this is the data. Okay. Now I'm running a. I'm trying to write a query here. You guys have to tell me the answer for this. Okay. Count of ID, and then you have count of name, count of gender, count of address, count of my mobile number, count of my name. Okay, don't get panic. Okay, first 2 records are there. Why 2 records came here? Quickly, okay. Why 2 record is there?
Delhi and null value inserted.
No, my
2
question is,
records.
why in count
ID.
get 2
Total
records?
count. Total count.
Total
Total
count was
count.
2. This was the first
2.
record. This was the second record.
Second
It has
record.
given me total record, total count. Just make a thumb rule today. Whenever you're writing a star, okay, whenever you're writing a star in SQL, it means everything. He is not bothered, null is there, blank is there. He is not bothered about that. Okay, he is a very rough guy. He will take everything. Okay, count of ID. It again has given 2. Okay, still here
Yes, sir.
everything is same. Count of address. Why it has given 1?
Because the second one is null.
Yeah, when you are applying count on any column, listen to this very carefully. When you're applying count on any column, so count will not count the null values. Null behavior is very different and unique in SQL. Okay, and for sure in interviews we'll get question on this. So when you are applying count on any column, null will not be counted. It will be ignored. Null will be ignored. Why? Because SQL gets confused with null, and that is why it drops it. I think we have discussed difference in 0, null, and blank. So that's why
Yes.
SQL always gets confused. Please mark this keyword confused. SQL confused with null. So the moment when you are confused, you used to drop something, right? To be on a safer side. Perfect. So similar note, SQL will get confused with null and will drop it here. That's why when you're trying to count of address, so SQL when it came here, it has counted it as 1, but when to null, it's confused and that way it has dropped, and that's why the count of address output is 1. Why? Because it has ignored null. Hope this is clear. Okay, count of a mobile number. Inside count, write anything. Mobile number 1, 2, 3, 1, anything. It is 1 and the same as count of a star. Always count of anything is same as count of a star. Any number. Count of any name within quotes is again same as count of the star. That's why you got 2 here. Any question on this? This is all about count. Question? A question?
Yes, during creating a table, we have not inserted the mobile number, right? So how it came here?
Okay, very good. So, Shamuka, what I'm trying to tell here is that in count, if you are writing anything in count, if you're writing anything with any number, so that is 1 and the same. What I'm trying to tell is in interviews, no, you might have seen that they will ask this question, that count of 1. What is the meaning of this? Okay, count of 1, 2, 3. What is the meaning of this? So these all are 1 and the same as count of the star. That will give you the total record present in the table. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, count of this is again same as count of the star. Sometime in interviews, they used to ask this question that, okay, I'm writing count of a mobile number and tell me what is the output. Don't get confused. Tell him that count of anything within count, which is number, is exactly same as count of a star. So what should the count of a star output? With the output of count of numbers. You can see here, count of star is given 2. Similarly, count of the mobile number is given 2. Clear?
Okay, got it.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Now, shall I ask one question? I want yes or no.
Here I have a
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
Ask.
Perfect, perfect. Very good, very good.
yeah, we have taken count of star. If we take count of star, we have 2 values that so we got 2.
Right.
If I need to count, if I need to count my mobile number, whatever I have given in bracket, how can I check that count?
Count. Now here you can see I have written count of. Okay, I think I have confused you guys. Leave this. 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Count of a star. Forget this one. Okay, suppose this was a very bad dream. Forget this. Okay, it's a bad dream. Forget this. Dream I've written. Bad dream. Count of a star from employee. What should be the output of this?
2.
2.
2.
Okay. Output is 2. Very good. Okay. Now select count of 1. What should be the output of this? See,
2.
if I've written count of 1, don't think that I'm telling SQL that, okay, count how many ones are there in the data. No, it's not like that. Okay, don't think that. Count of 1 from employee. What's the output?
2.
2. Okay, so can I tell that count of 1 and count of the star are behaving in the same way? Can I tell that? 2, 3 from employee. What's the output?
2.
2.
I think you guys understood what I'm trying to tell.
Yes.
Write anything. Anything. Tell me what should the output?
It will
2.
throw some error.
Oh, that's wrong. Okay, 2. So why I have told you all these things is sometimes an interview will confuse you with all this. I think the questions. Okay, that's what. So just be prepared with this. Okay. Oh, this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes.
Perfect. 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 Now I'm going to ask one question, and this question is a twisted question, and I will see who's going to give me the answer. And sure, who was one who is going to give me the answer is really having a brilliant brain. Okay. Let's see who's going to give the answer for this. So the question is, listen to this question carefully. Okay. Question is, I'm telling you, I've shown you the data here. We have seen that the record is null in the address column. Okay. Now my question to you is, write a query to check. Write a query to check whether in address column null record is there or not. Write a query. Same question I posted on my LinkedIn page as well. Write a query to check whether address column has null records or not. This is the question. Who will tell me the answer for this? The one who will give the correct answer, I will transfer 1 rupee in the Paytm account. Okay. So tell me, what should I do for this? I will try. You have to write it, and you know the logic for this. I'm not going to tell something new as part of answer. Okay, you know everything. Just bring all the dots together.
Count null.
Count null.
Yes, sir.
You are telling count.
Select star from select star from employee where address is equal to null.
Select a star from employee where address is null. Now tell me, have I taught this keyword? Yes or no?
No.
No.
No, then don't tell this. Okay. Think just the points, what were the keywords, what I have taught. I want the answer from that only. And the answer
Select
is
start from imply
select
count
count
null.
count
Bracket
null.
null. Yeah.
Okay.
But bracket in bracket.
Null from employee. I think we have discussed this in the last session as well. This will throw an error message. Okay. Why?
Select.
Because always if you're writing something inside, you guys see, if you're writing count of null, no, don't think that count will count that particular value. No, count is not like that. If you've written count null, don't think that SQL will count all the null records in this. Okay, it's not like that. Suppose, take care, I've written select count Delhi. Okay, so what you're thinking, that it will count how many Delhi are there in this table? No. Let's see what should not. This will throw me an error message. Error message, Delhi invalid identifier. So that's not the purpose of count. Okay. Anyone want to try? Or you want me to answer this question?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, very good, very good. You don't want to try. Okay, okay. No, I will give you a hint. Okay, I will give you a hint. Why the count of address has given one output at that moment?
To get the count of that address records.
No, I'm telling that when I have executed this, okay, and we have seen that count of address, it was 1. Why the output was 1 here?
Because null is not accepted.
Because
there.
null was there in one of the record, right?
Yes.
Correct. So think on the similar pattern, that if null is there, output will be less than the real output. The real output was 2, but has given you only 1 output. Why? Because one more record was populated with null value. So it means if there is any null value in a column, so output of that will always be less than real count. Not understood. I'm repeating. If null is present in any column, so output of that will be always less than the real count of the table.
Count.
Here
Yes,
the
sir.
real count of the table was 2, but output is 1. It means one thing is sure, that one null record is present in this address column. So whenever
column.
in any particular column, if null is there, one thing is 100% sure, that will give you the count less than the real count. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Not understood. Okay, let me repeat this. Whenever you have null record in any column, whenever you have null record in any column, okay. ID, name, address, 1A, daily, count of star, count of address. If I will write this query, like count of a star, what should be the output?
Or 1.
1. Count of address?
1.
Okay. 2, be null. What should the output of count of star?
2.
Because we have 2 records total. This is the
2
first
records
record,
total.
second record. Count of address?
1.
1. Why?
Because second address is null.
Null. Okay. So one thing is sure, that whenever the count of a particular column is less than the real count, it means there is some null record, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm getting response from only two participants. It means it's not clear to everyone, I think, right? Okay. Now, so I can write select count of a star
Address.
minus count of address. Okay. Oh, I have not taught you that. Okay, okay. Now this is fine. Yeah. In that case, let's check this. Output is 1. It means there is some difference. If there is some difference, it means null record is there. So this is the answer of that query what I have posted. So by this you can check if null is there or not.
Got it.
Got it, everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Let's check with name, count of name.
It shows 0
Very good. Perfect. 0. What it means? No null
because there is
record.
no null record.
Perfect. 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 Very good. So this is SQL, guys. You just have to apply your logic. You have to apply your analysis. Oh, this is clear, right? Anyone? Any question?
No question.
No question. So this was all about count of a star, count of a column, and all these things. Okay. Now let's try to jump to some other concepts now. Well, if you guys are feeling bored, something like that, please tell me. Even I'm feeling bored. I'm not sure you guys are convinced or not. Okay, now in this table we have 3 records. Okay, these 3 records are there. What we have inserted. Now the question is, write a query to fetch the record of that person who is staying in Delhi. It means I don't want all the records. I just want the record of person who is staying in Delhi. So select a star from employee where there is a keyword where in SQL. So we are telling where address is equal to Delhi. Delhi, yeah. So you have given this condition. So SQL, what it will do? It will see that okay, user is interested only in the records where a particular person is staying in Delhi. Okay. So if I will run this query, what should be the output? I think this is a very simple question. Even if you
Only Delhi column only will come.
Yeah, Delhi column will only show.
One
Delhi
A,
record.
M, Delhi, right?
Yes.
Which is output?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Run this. Perfect. So this is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Similarly, if I want the one who is staying Mumbai, I will. So what if the Mumbai? Okay, this is clear. You understood the power of where. So just
Yes, sir.
write where, which column you want. Okay.
Okay, I have a query, sir.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
If I want the row from Delhi and Mumbai both, then how can we insert in one query?
Very good. Very good. Very good. So I think Minhaj has asked, no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Minhaj has asked me the question that Tanveer, I want the details of those participants who are staying in Delhi or Mumbai, both records I'm interested, but I don't want this null record. If the address is not there, please don't throw those records as an output. I'm not interested in that. Just show me the records where the participant is staying either in Delhi or in Mumbai. So for that, you can write where address is equal to Delhi. Okay. And then you can write or address is equal to Mumbai. So you are telling to SQL that fetch me the details of the participants or the users who are staying in Delhi or. See, this is plain English only. In plain English, the meaning of or is like or, right? So telling he stays in Delhi or Mumbai, both are fine. So okay, we'll run this. You see, Mumbai and Delhi, both are there. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay, what about this? If I change this, Suppose I have written Mumbai first and then Delhi. So do you think this query will give me the same output as per the previous query?
Maybe.
Of course, it will give exactly same output, because here also you're telling that tell me the details of the employees who are working in Delhi or Mumbai. Here also you're saying same thing, working in Mumbai or Delhi. Okay, let me run this. Okay, all this is clear. Okay, now you have one shortcut here for this. Select a star from employee where address in. Okay, then write Delhi, comma Mumbai. Okay, so what it will do? Yeah.
My next question was this.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't want to write address 2 times.
Yeah, perfect. So you can do like this as well. I have to tell both the methods. No, okay, so that's I'm telling everything. So you can write like this as well. So whether you write like this or you write like this way, they both are same. Just you have to write in here and write all the cities from where you want the employee information. Okay, let me run this. Okay, same output. So they both are one and the same. Hope this is clear. Is this clear, guys? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
So-
actually.
Yeah,
So,
Shyam. Yeah.
If when and condition will work here, whether
And
Delhi
condition.
and an address equal to Mumbai, whether it will
Yeah.
work here.
Okay, first think about this logically. So I think Shamuka has asked this question that we instead of or I want to give and. Okay, I think this is the one which she has asked. Okay, so you are telling that tell me the employee who is working in Mumbai and Delhi both. It means you tell me the employee name who is working at both the locations. This is the meaning of this. Okay, and means that a particular one employee should fulfill this both conditions. Can you see any one employee is staying at both the locations?
No.
No. That's why if you run this, this will not throw you an error message, but this will not give you any result as well. No data found because there's no employees working at both the locations. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, perfect. Oh, very good. I want this to be from everyone. You guys, please ask questions. Okay. Now, I'm giving this a new question to you, and you all have to write that on the chat box and don't send to everyone. Just send to me. Okay. Ready? Fine. Write a query to fetch me the details of employee whose ID is 1. Write a query to fetch the details of employees whose ID is 1. Write a query to fetch the detail of employees whose ID is 1. I want this from everyone.
Select.
Don't tell, just write on the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, I've received 2 responses. Let me check. Where ID is equal to 1, 6 star from employee, where ID is equal to 1, 6 star from employee, where ID is equal to 1. So Mukta, you see your query is correct, but after select, why you have written ID only?
So we need to put select star from.
Yeah, because I want all the details, right? So you have to write the star. But if I would have told you that no, I just want ID, then that's very sad. But perfect. I think you mean the same thing, but you've written something else. Perfect. So I received 4 responses, so it means that you guys are understanding this. Okay, very good. Now, next question. Anyone else who has not understood and who want me to write answer for this? Right. ID is equal to 1. Now I'm twisting the question. This question is a little bit tricky. Think and tell me the answer. Fetch me the detail of employees whose ID is 1 and who is staying in Delhi. ID is 1 and staying in Delhi. ID is 1 and staying in Delhi. ID is 1 and staying in Delhi. Let me see that I responded. So that two new messages. Minhaj has replied. Minhaj, can you check your query? Small mistake you have done. Think about that.
Yeah, I've done that's a typing mistake.
Okay. So, send me that again. Okay. Sharp. Yeah, correct. Okay. Somshikar. Somshikar, can you look at your query again? I have told two conditions, right? ID is equal to one. Yeah, perfect. Shamukta has signed ready screen address. Shamukta, you also have done mistake. Can you look at the query that what mistake you have done?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Very good. So Minhaj, Somshikar, and Shamukta, you three has to try again. Amir Akmal has not replied. Yeah, Amir has replied. Amir, again, you also have done a mistake. Look at your query. Some mistake is there. What's the mistake? Only Shafia has given me the correct response. Okay, Somshikar, Amir, again, is one mistake. I have taught something about case sensitive. What I have taught. Think about that concept. Case sensitive. SQL is case sensitive with data. So the data is in uppercase, you have to write that in uppercase. If the data is in lowercase, you have to write it in lowercase. Amir will try again. Amir, again, same mistake. See, address what is present in the database is in capital uppercase Delhi or lowercase Delhi. Tell me. This is uppercase Delhi, right? So you have to write exactly as per that. You can see here, I've written uppercase everywhere if it's uppercase. So if it is an uppercase, you have to write it uppercase. If it's a lowercase, you have to write in lowercase. Okay. Is this clear? Address is equal to Delhi. Tell me if I will write like this, what should the output? Are you guys hearing me? What should the output of this? Hello? If I will run this query, what should the output?
Then no data form.
No data found. Why? No data found? Perfect. Because you have written Delhi in lowercase, okay, and here Delhi was in uppercase. Oh, this is clear. So that's why always be sensitive with the data case. Okay, keep it as it is mentioned. Okay, perfect. Someone has replied. Very good. You all have tried. Perfect. So you understood this. Okay. Now, next question, and I'll see who is going to give an answer for this. Fetch me the details of employee whose gender is M and is staying in Delhi. Gender is M and is staying in Delhi. First, I'll see who is going to give the answer first. Okay, Shamukta has given a correct answer. Very good. SQL address is ready. Very good. Minhaj, Minhaj, one small mistake you have done. You have written address is equal to Delhi in uppercase. That's perfect. But you have to keep that in quotes. Whenever you are writing something in characters, Delhi is character, right? So always keep that in quotes. Okay. Shop, yeah. Okay. Very good.
Actually, it's a typing mistake. I'm not habitual of
Okay.
typing on mobile.
Oh, okay. You are typing a mobile now. Okay. Okay. Not an issue. Fine. Perfect. Amit also replied. Perfect. So I think you guys have understood this. Very good. Perfect. Now, so this is all about this. You can try multiple flavors of this. Okay. Think in your mind and you can try multiple things. Okay. Now, I want the detail of those employees who have not updated their address. It means the address is null. So for that, what you have to do is click to start from employee where address is null. Okay. So whenever you have to search like this, you have a keyword is null. So address is null. Perfect. You got this. So if you have to find data in a column with null records, what you have to use is none. Okay, this will give you the data with null records. This was again one method for that. I will consider this as a more intelligent way and something different. Okay, but this is a ready-made one. Okay, but your wish you can. But yeah, you should use this one only. Okay, this is just I was asking you to twist your brain. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Okay, so I think we have covered employee address null and all these things. Okay, perfect. Uh, Would let me insert one more record. Now the question is, I have inserted one more record where I inserted one more record. Okay, where the user employee is staying in Dehradun. Okay, you can see on my screen. Now we have one more employee staying in Dehradun. But now don't think that now I will tell you the question that okay, tell me the employees were staying in at Dehradun. Okay, well, that is a simple question now for you guys. You guys are getting matured. Okay, perfect, very good. Now the question is, fetch me or give me the details of employees who are staying in a location whose first letter is D. Okay, tell me the details of employees who are staying at a location where the first letter is D. So for that you have a wildcard like this D percentage. Okay, it will execute this. So what should be the output, guys, for this if I run? If someone is staying with the address
Dehradun and Delhi.
Delhi and Dehradun, right?
Dehradun.
Dehradun, Delhi. Okay, see. Perfect, you got the right answer here. So in that case, you have this like operator. Please make a note of this. You have a like operator. You have to write quotes always. This is the one very straight rule in SQL. Whenever you're writing data which is in character, keep that in quotes. If you not keep that in quotes, that will throw you an error message. If you want, you can try that. Okay. So I've written here D. So it means I'm telling that address like D. This is like plain English. Address like starting with D. After that, I've written percentage. It means I'm saying to SQL that I'm not bothered what is present after
If
that.
sir, excuse me, sir, if I write like D in a quotes now, D percentage. If we write del percentage, and what will be output?
We'll come to that. Okay, I'll show that. Okay. And del, I'll show that. Okay, let me finish this one. Okay, so if I written D and then percentage, it means I'm telling it should start from D and whatever is present after that, I am not bothered. Okay, that's when I have executed this. You have seen that we got Delhi and Dehradun, because after D it is Dehradun. I'm not bothered what is present after D. I just want the first character to be D. Okay. Yeah, I think Minhaj has asked one question. Minhaj, you have asked that you want to write Del like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in caps or
Yeah,
lowercase.
okay.
Okay, keep it in caps only. So Minhaj, you are telling that to SQL that tell me, fetch me the detail of employees who is staying, their address, which starts with D, E, and L. This must be there in the beginning. I'm not bothered what is present after that. I'm just bothered that this three should be present in the beginning. Now tell me, in this where this D here is present, only in this one, right? So the output should be this first record only. So now you will not get the other as an output. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear to everyone? Guys, you are understanding this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Okay. Just this is the last topic. Okay. Don't think that I'm not going to bother you anymore. Okay. Okay. So this was about this. There's something more flavors to this. Okay. Now question and answer. What should be the output of this one?
It will show error message.
Error message. Why?
Because Del is in caps
The
letter.
case sensitive.
Case sensitive.
Okay.
Due to-
Okay. Perfect. You told me that this will show error message because here Delhi E and L is in uppercase, but Tanvir you have mentioned this E and N in lowercase, and SQL data is case sensitive. That because of that will show error message. I think that's what you're trying to tell, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. You are absolutely correct, but this will not throw you an error message. Why? See, you went to a shop. Okay, you went to a shop and you asked something there that you want 1 kg sugar. Okay, and suppose if that sugar is not present there, you will start beating that shopkeeper, shop owner. No,
No.
right? Because it totally depends on the will of the shop owner. He wants to keep sugar or not. If that particular data is not present, you are not supposed to beat him or tell anything useless to him, right? Yeah, you went to a shop, you asked 1 kg sugar, and he told you that why you're asking sugar to me? Go somewhere else, you get lost from here, and all those things. You started saying rubbish. In that case, some heated discussion will be there, right? So in the same pattern, you are asking for a data that, okay, if this data is there, tell me that. If this data is not present, SQL will very humbly tell you what? Guesses?
No record found.
Perfect. No data found or record found, right? Got it? Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, very good. Let's see. No data found because this was not in the store. So this is not throwing an error message. I think Minhaj has asked this. Minhaj, is this clear? I think
Yes, sir.
I have asked what
Clear.
Minhaj is responding. Perfect. Okay. So very good. Yeah, we all are trying. That's the beauty of this session, and I like this. Okay, just 7 more minutes I have. I will not stretch after that. Few more questions. Okay, you understood the importance of case sensitive and all these things. Okay, now last question. No, not last question. I want detail of employees. I want detail of employees who are staying at location which ends with I. Which ends with I. Now tell me what should I do here?
Percentage I.
Percentage I.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shamka,
Not percentage. I percentage.
okay, I have received 2 responses. Perfect. Let's see which one is correct. Okay. Now see. Okay. Coming back to this one. I started from here, that like operator analysis. Here, what I was trying to tell you SQL, that SQL, tell me the employees who are staying at a location which starts with D, and after that I have given percentage. Why? Because I'm not bothered what is present after D. Percentage means not bothered. Okay.
Okay.
So it starts with D. I'm not bothered what is present after that. So if you're writing I, you're telling it should start with I. I'm not
Okay.
bothered what is present after that. And if you
Okay.
try this one, you are telling that it should end with
Last.
I. Yeah, last
Yeah.
should be I.
End with I. Yeah.
I'm not bothered what is present in the beginning of this.
Okay. Then his answer will be Mumbai and Delhi.
Yeah. Mumbai and Delhi. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the correct.
Correct. Both are the correct answer.
Both are correct.
If
Oh.
I will, it will show no data font.
Yeah. Syntax is correct. You are correct. Syntax is correct. This will show you no data font. Okay. And if I will ask you that, okay, tell me the details of employee who are staying at a location which starts with I, then this is the correct answer. But if it's like which ends with I, then this is the correct answer. I'm not sure if I am confusing you guys or if you are thinking. Okay, how many of you are thinking that, oh my God, SQL is messed up. Why I'm enrolled for this session? Anyone with this this thought? Oh, okay.
No,
No.
sir.
Anyone who is thinking that no, this is complicated or something tough beyond your
No, sir.
imagination. You have thought that this would be simple, but this is complicated. Is it like this? Anyone? Please.
No.
No, sure. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this was all about this percentage. One more modification I have to do. Okay. Now the question is, I want the details of employee who is staying in a location in which E is present anywhere in between. E is present anywhere in between. Okay. For that, what you have to do is, I'm not bothered what is present in the beginning. I'm not bothered what is present at the end. I just want E in between. Okay. So this should be the query for that. Run this.
Then it should be Dehradun and Delhi.
The other will not come. Why? Because here I've given in uppercase.
Okay, uppercase. Sorry.
And there it
That
was
is
in lowercase. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So here my question was, I just want E to be present anywhere in between. So that's why this should be the output.
Okay.
I'm not bothered what is present in beginning. I'm not bothered what is present at the end. I just want E to present in the middle somewhere. So that's why this is output of this. Yeah.
Can we put that case sensitivity capital E comma small e?
No, you cannot do like that. That is something will come in the regular expression. We will see that regex function is there when I will teach you, maybe in the last to last class. So that in that session I will teach you about the regex function. Okay, I have used here lowercase e, so it should give you Dehradun. Hope this is clear.
But I want to print both Dehradun and Delhi. But in Delhi you have written in uppercase. In Dehradun we have written in E written in small cases. And how can we print that?
1 minute. Yeah, Mina, now tell me what's the question.
Okay, in a Delhi and in a Dehradun, both are E present in the middle. Okay, I want to fetch both data.
Okay, very good.
Okay,
So,
what will be the query?
Minaj is telling that Tanveer, I am not bothered yet. It is in uppercase or it is in lowercase.
Lowercase.
Just I want E to be present in between somewhere. That's the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very simple answer for this. Actually, I thought of covering that in the next session, but if you have asked, I'll give the answer for this. Hope you got the answer for this.
Yes.
Okay. Minaj, is this the one you're looking for? Minaj, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
I've used or.
Okay.
I'm telling that give me this condition, or if this condition is present, give me this as well. I don't have any problem.
Okay.
You see, or is like you went in a restaurant, okay, and you told that I want gulab jamun. Okay, I want rasogulla. Anyone from Kolkata? Rasogulla. Okay, so you told to waiter that give me gulab jamun. If it is not there, give me rasogulla. If it is, if rasgulla is not okay, give me gulab jamun. If it is not there, give me rasgulla. If rasgulla is not there, give me gulab jamun. First thing. Then waiter will ask you that both are there. Then you will tell, okay, that's win-win situation. Give me both. Okay. So this is your or condition. You are telling that give me the first one. If that is not present, give me the second one. If both are present, you can give me both as well. You might have studied or get those who are from electronics background. So this is exactly same as that. Hope I answered this question. Minaj, is this clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
You have one more syntax, but I'm afraid that will work on this not because this life seeker version of Oracle is ANSI, older version of ANSI. I'm just trying my luck here.
Sir, hello.
Yeah.
Please stop class here because from
Okay.
8 o'clock my another class is going and I have only 30 minutes to do my dinner.
Okay. So fine. Okay. So Minaj, you can leave now. So we are almost done.
Okay.
Okay. We are almost done. So thank you. And for others, please let me know if you have any feedback, positive, negative, anything, especially negative. I'm interested. Anything you want to share? Speed, content, way of teaching, questions, anything. Especially from Shamukta. This is the first class.
Yeah, it is a good one. I really like this class.
Anything negative, Shamukta? Anything like the speed is not good, then we try to reduce it or increase it, or content, or these are the very simple thing. I know this. Try to move faster and advance.
No, not like that.
Fine, right?
Yes.
Okay, don't run anything. Anything is there, please ping. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Shamukta, so this is your first class. So can you give a very brief introduction about it? Just like your name, maybe like your experience, and what was the expectation from this session?
Yes, basically I am from SQL and data stage background only. So the thing is, many complex queries are happening in my project. So I want to learn more complex queries. So from beginning till advanced, I want to learn. So that's why I joined the class. It was very interesting.
Okay, so what's the total experience?
It's 3 years.
2 years, perfect. Okay, fine, perfect. Any other who wants to share anything?
Can you execute this last query?
Yeah, I've executed this. This has thrown me this error message. That's what I mentioned in the beginning, that maybe like this platform is not latest version of ANSI standard. That's just giving this error message. But
so uppercase.
Yeah, you can try this one. Okay, maybe if you're working Oracle SQL developer, no, in your office project, you can try this and this will work. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, thank you. Let's meet tomorrow. Okay, is it possible for you guys to connect early morning? Because many have responded that the evening is difficult for them. Early morning, like 7, 8,
for
9. Sunday at least.
10 o'clock is not possible.
10 o'clock, Shamukta has told 10 o'clock. Abdul Malik, what is your opinion?
Sir, afternoon, 3 to 4:30 is okay, sir.
Yeah, that
morning
is
I
also
have got
fine.
a shift, sir.
3 to 4:30. Anyone is having problem with 3 to 4:30? Oh yeah, Minhaj has problem. He is having his MTech classes. Morning, you have some other stuff, right? Abdul Malik?
But this time also fine now. If everybody accept.
Morning, 10 o'clock. Abdul Malik, you have problem with that time, right?
Morning 7 to 8:30, okay, sir.
7 to 8:30 is okay for you. Shamukta, what about you? 7 to 8:30?
7 to 8:30. Okay.
Just for two more weeks, okay? Amir Akmal?
Okay.
Shafia?
Okay, sir.
Somshekhar?
Yeah, for me also fine.
Fine. Are you guys are sure 100% that 7 to 8:30 is fine for you?
Okay, fine. We will join.
Okay. So let me check with some other participants. Like Furkan told that he is traveling, so he will not be attending. I'll check with Minhaj as well. I will update you guys on the timing. Okay. Maybe like around today by 10 max, I will update you. Okay. At what time we
Yeah,
connect.
sure.
Fine. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot for your
Thank
time.
you.
All the best. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye.